Have you ever noticed how Taylor Swift changes her public persona more often than most people change their Netflix passwords? One year she's in a cottagecore forest, the next she's in a sequined catsuit, and just when you think she's settled, she shows up with a snake motif and a diss track. You blink and suddenly you're getting friendship bracelets from your barista. But here's what nobody's talking about. The psychology behind why Taylor Swift reinvents herself is actually kind of terrifying. Like, what's the deal with someone who can go from America's sweetheart to reputation snake queen faster than you can say, "I knew you were trouble"? Let's put this in context. Taylor Swift is basically the human version of a Disney Channel plot twist. She starts out the country girl next door, then suddenly she's pop royalty, then indie folk storyteller. And for a hot minute, she's even feuding with Kanye, Katy, and, for all we know, the entire Zodiac. It's like she's collecting genres and public feuds like they're Pokemon, and somehow we're all invested. But here's the thing, you probably do this too, just on a smaller scale. You change how you dress for job interviews. You talk differently to your boss than to your friends. Taylor just does it with stadium tours, hidden messages and album notes, and 500 million Instagram followers watching. No pressure. So let's break down the 5 psychological patterns behind Taylor Swift's reinvention machine and what they say about all of us. Pattern number 1, the Chameleon Gambit observation. Taylor's made a career out of genre hopping, from country to pop to indie folk and back again. Every album drops with a new look, a new story, and, let's be honest, a new list of exes who are about to have a rough year. The psychology, this is classic impression management. Psychologist Irving Goffman called life a stage, and Taylor's basically got a season pass to all the costumes. She adapts for survival, relevance, and control. It's like playing emotional hide-and-seek with the public. The punchline, Taylor Swift is basically a mood ring with $1 billion tour budget. The mirror, think you're above this? Ever changed your profile pic after a breakup? Ever pretended to like jazz to impress a date? Congratulations, you're doing the Chameleon Gambit, just with less glitter. But here's where it gets really interesting. Pattern number 2, the narrative ninja observation. Every public feud, breakup, and even her own controversies get woven into her next album. Look What You Made Me Do wasn't just a song, it was a battle cry. She reclaims the narrative before anyone else can. The psychology, this is self-authorship, a way to regain agency after public scrutiny. It's a defense mechanism called sublimation, turning negative experiences into creative gold. Like if your worst moments got you an actual Grammy. The punchline, most people write passive-aggressive Facebook posts. Taylor drops a platinum album and gets a standing ovation. The mirror. Ever told your side of a story before your ex could? Ever tweeted a vague "some people" status? Welcome to the Narrative Ninja Dojo population, you and Taylor Swift. And you'd think that's the wildest part, but oh no. Pattern number 3, the Easter Egg Overlord observation. Swifties have PhDs in decoding Taylor's hidden messages. Album liner notes, Instagram captions, outfit colors. She leaves clues like she's auditioning for National Treasure 3. The Swiftening, the psychology. This is a masterclass in parasocial interaction, making fans feel like insiders, part of the inner circle. Psychologists call this reciprocal disclosure. It builds loyalty, obsession, and engagement. Who needs marketing when you have a legion of code breakers? The punchline, the only person who hides more clues than Taylor Swift is your grandma when she's hiding the Wi-Fi password. The mirror. Ever post a song lyric hoping someone special knows it's about them? Ever craft a cryptic Insta story? You might be an Easter Egg Overlord in training. If you're starting to see these patterns everywhere now, I actually put together a full guide that breaks down all of these psychological tricks step by step. It's in the description if you want to go way deeper on this. Now this pattern, this is the one that explains everything. Pattern number 4, the Fame Fortress observation. After every big scandal or heartbreak, the Kanye incident, the Kimye Snake Gate, the Tom Hiddleston I Heart TS tank top crisis, Taylor disappears, then reemerges with a completely new persona. She doesn't just bounce back, she builds a whole new castle. The psychology, this is ego defense on the grandest scale. Psychologists call it identity reconstruction. You protect your core self by building a new version, so the old wounds can't be used against you. It's like changing the locks, painting the walls, and then inviting everyone to the housewarming party. The punchline, most people get a haircut after a breakup. Taylor rewrites her entire personality, drops a surprise album, and buys another house. The mirror. Ever sworn, "I'm never trusting anyone again"? Then 2 months later, you're downloading Bumble with a new bio. Yeah, fame fortress, population, all of us. Okay, but this next one is going to personally attack about 90% of you watching this. Pattern number 5, the Spotlight Switcheroo observation. Taylor is a master at going from oversharing to radio silence. One day she's doing surprise TikToks and secret sessions. The next she's off the grid, giving everyone will she, won't she whiplash. The psychology, it's intermittent reinforcement. The same mind trick that makes slot machines addictive. You never know when you'll get the next dose of Taylor content, so you keep coming back for more. Psychologists have found this actually increases obsession and loyalty. The punchline: Taylor Swift is the only artist who can ghost the entire internet for a year and somehow become more famous. The mirror. Ever ignore someone's text just to seem mysterious? Ever go on social media cleanses and then immediately check your likes? Welcome to the Spotlight Switcheroo Club. All right, let's zoom out and connect the dots. What's the bigger picture here? Taylor's reinventions aren't just random chaos. They're patterns consistent with what psychologists call adaptive self-presentation. On the narcissism spectrum, it's not all self-love. It's survival in a world where attention is currency and haters are always lurking. Throw in a little attachment theory, that need for closeness but also protection, and Taylor's entire career is like building a sandcastle right on the edge of the ocean. Beautiful, complicated, and constantly one wave away from starting over. Think of it this way: if most people's identity is a sturdy little garden fence, Taylor Swift's is a transformer. It's a car, it's a robot. Now it's a giant stadium tour. No wonder we can't look away. Look, if you actually want to get better at reading people, not just celebrities but everyone around you, I put together a complete guide called the Human Behavior Code. It breaks down every pattern, every signal, every trick we talked about today, plus a ton more. It's all in the description below. Less manipulation, more opportunity, money, and better relationships. And even if you just want to keep watching free videos, hit subscribe. I drop new psychology breakdowns every week. So which patterns surprised you the most? Let me know below.